Raphael from the Ninja Turtles. Raphael's initial reaction is supposed to be "Cowabummer." However,
Oh.
then they shooped it into the Chinese song instead to make it even more deep fried and surreal.
Cowabummer.
I feel like that makes sense.
It's a comic strip, Raz, of this was a conversation we were having before you got here. It's a comic strip of Batman talking to Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and he says, "This is where I watched my parents die, Raphael." And it's like he's in the rain, like it's a very heavy thing. And then it's a comic panel, but it's a video because after Batman says that, Raphael then sings to him in Mandarin, and I have no idea what the song is. But apparently he was supposed to say "Cowabummer," but instead it was this. It's one of my favorites.
Thank you for sharing that interesting piece. What does it say, Rez?
Banento.
Wait, what? Show it again?
My name is Banento.
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 Yeah,
Banento.
I feel like that could be you. You could be a Banento.
I could be a Banento.
You could very
this
well
sounds
be
like
a Banento.
something that Beavis and Butthead would say.
Banento.
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 Interesting. All right. I think we've got it started up. We're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. We could start talking about things. Speaking of which, how was your guys' weekend?
Woo!
I slept.
Regular split of LCS. It's crazy, dude. It actually feels like it's going so fast. Like it's obviously, it is going fast because we have 8 teams instead of 10, so the schedule's short, but it's just like, we're barely into March and it's time for playoffs already. It's nuts.
Yeah. Holy crap. Wait 1 second. I have to figure out my alerts are on somehow, so I'm hearing the music "Big Booty." Yes, you've got a big booty, and I need to figure out how to turn that off.
That sounds like a positive thing.
I have to. Here, wait. Maybe I
Big
need this.
booty, bitches.
Got a big booty. Big booty. All right, there we go. There, I think I fixed it. Okay, so wait, yeah. So with the schedule, because I know that they changed up the schedule a little bit. So does playoffs start immediately next week, or is there a break in between?
Yep, next week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the first week.
It's 4 days this upcoming week. All of those that Raz just said, and then the week after it is Friday and Saturday, no Sunday because some Valorant bullshit. And then the final week is Saturday, Sunday for the end of playoffs where we actually get to figure out who our spring champion is.
So when's spring finals then?
That's what I just said.
No, you said playoffs into. Give me a date.
It's 1 weekend of playoffs. Right?
I need a number.
So it's 2 weeks of playoffs, and then the final is the weekend. It's the last weekend in March. It's like the 30th and 31st.
Oh, so it's yeah. It always takes place on like Easter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, Easter's in March?
Yeah, Easter is in March this year. Easter Sunday is
that,
the 31st.
I didn't know that was possible. Easter can be in March?
Yeah, Easter can apparently be in March. I feel like this is the first
global
March.
Warming.
What?
Yeah, the bunny has to come out sooner.
The eggs got warm.
Yeah, they get warmer earlier, so now you have to celebrate Easter now in March.
Yeah. It's just the rules of global warming.
Yeah.
Bunny migration,
Yeah, exactly. Did you guys ever do Easter egg hunts? Because like when I was little, I was really fucking good at Easter egg hunts.
I remember doing those when I was a kid. Yeah, those were interesting.
Did you ever like shove a kid out of the way just so that you could get the last egg?
That's what I was about to say, because it was a shit fest. Because you were were they actually eggs for you guys, or were they just chocolate eggs? Because for me, they were like chocolate eggs. So everyone was killing themselves for that one.
There were plastic eggs with stuff inside sometimes.
There was plastic eggs with money in them. That's what ours was. Plastic eggs with money in them. And the thing is, though, the adults, they'd fuck with you a little bit because they'd be like it would be a big egg, but it would have like 3 cents inside of it. But then there would be like one of the little tiny eggs had a silver dollar. Ooh. What the hell?
Silver dollar?
What the hell are kids gonna do with money?
Spend it on bullshit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
We got Pokemon cards to buy.
This was the 90s. $5. I got myself a Transformer. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Now for us, it was Cadbury chocolates. Those like creamy, like caramel eggs, like chocolate. Dude, that's basically gold for children. All right. If you find those Cadbury eggs, that's why people were just pushing each other out of the way. Like it was warfare for those Cadbury chocolate eggs.
Dang. Yeah, for me, when I was younger, because remember I had my sister, My parents would do the Easter egg hunts where they'd put out like an even number of everything. So there would be like 40 eggs and each one had a chocolate inside. And then my parents like to do like a stuffed animal, like a little plushie or something. So that there'd be like one pink bunny and one purple bunny and make sure that all that shit is even. But what my parents didn't account for was the fact that my sister sucks at finding things and I'm a fucking god. So basically, they would have to wait. They would have to keep me back for 5 minutes and then release me to give my sister a head start. And remember, my sister is only a year younger. She's only a year younger.
You're the real life version of fucking Abigail from Stardew Valley. You're playing the egg hunt with the children just beating ass. Just get back in your place. Get back to fucking kindergarten. Just absolutely running the show on these kids. That's...
Well, you say the word kids. I just say the word my sister.
The way I viewed it,
she's younger.
More so that your parents were essentially, like, I guess, human versions of Michael Vick.
Dog fight.
They were holding you back for 5 minutes. As you're just trying to get those eggs.
That is crisscross fucked up, man.
Go get her.
I mean,
Get her! Go! Oh.
That's... Anyway.
Listen, I just always became the winner. So I would have all the eggs, I would have both of the bunnies, I would have all the stuff, and then my parents would come to me and be like, give her one of the bunnies. And I'm like, but I found them. And they're like, well, you're the older sister, so be the bigger person. And I'm like, she punched me in the face last week. And they're like, still give her the bunny. So
what?
Equality
That's messed up, man.
does not
That's
exist. Equality does not exist in my mind.
I feel like last week is too far for statute of limitations when it comes to kids fighting. Kids fight so often, at least boys. We fight so often. If my parents are hearing that I got hit in the head last week by this kid, they do not care. If it was yesterday, that's something they can manage. Last week, stop crying about it.
Dear Lord.
It was a whole week ago.
Yes. Like, why did you tell us then?
All right, one
Are you
second.
the younger brother, Raz?
Yes, I'm the younger brother.
Yeah, that's a very younger brother thing to say.
Yeah.
Older brother is holding that grudge for more than a week, for sure.
Yes,
At least a month.
absolutely.
Remember that time you took all my fucking Easter eggs? You're gonna pay for this, bitch.
Yes.
At least
Yup.
expect it.
I remember that my also yes, I just fixed the YouTube channel title, everyone. Apologies for that. We said that there was Juves, but clearly this is not Juves. We brought producer Ian back after his
new Black
week-long
Juves.
hiatus.
I was about to make the Black Jukes joke too. God
Yeah,
bless it. We had the same mind there.
Version 2.
Okay, Raz can make the joke. Raz, go ahead.
That's Black Juves version 2.
It's me, Jubes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. I never met him. I'm sorry. No shade.
It
That's
just
personal.
it just works that way. No, my sister would beat the shit out of me, and I've told that story a million times before. But one story that like really pissed me off was we were in the car and we were on a road trip, and we had one of the SUVs that had like the tiny little TV in the car, and then we had those cigarette lighters where you could put in like plugs into it, right? So basically, I would bring my PlayStation or a GameCube. Because remember, I hated my family and I didn't want to interact with them at all, so I would just use video games to bring with me. So I had like my PlayStation 2, and I think I was doing like Harvest Moon Save the Homeland, I was doing some Ape Escape, I was doing like some Monster Rancher and all this shit. And my sister picks a fight with me. I don't remember what it was, but she kicks over a soda that's in like the middle console, and the soda goes all over my PlayStation. And so, of course, like, I want to kick her in the fucking face, but she hits harder, so I cry about it, and then my entire family made fun of me for crying over my PlayStation that I was scared wouldn't work.
Man, I am so jealous that you got to actually play video games when you were in the car. I was not allowed to. I had 1 hour a day, and it didn't matter. If I had already spent my hour, no. Sit in the back and look out the window. Like, it... I am such a hater of Because I Said So logic, because it ruled my entire childhood, and to this day, I'm just like, still, I'm looking into the campfire, I'm hearing the choppers, Fortunate Son starts playing as soon as I think about a Game Boy. I'm just like, fucking come on!
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
it was
funny
pretty
enough,
cool.
I actually have a solid relationship with most of my family nowadays. Most of
Most
my family.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I haven't talked to my one sister in like 5 years, but
who lives
other than that,
in the woods.
that's the interesting sister.
Nice.
Yeah.
We love that.
She's a werewolf.
Um,
I mean,
Is she a werewolf? I don't know. Sorry, here, wait. You guys talk about something while I try to figure out how to fix the stream. I think it's Restream's fault because whenever I use Restream, both of the streams start to stutter. And I don't know how to
Sounds
fix it.
like
is YouTube starting?
Is it? I mean, you're streaming to 2 places at once, right? I feel like
Yeah.
that's probably just a lot of heavy lifting. You got chat internet? You got
No.
like bodybuilder internet?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I bought like the ultimate package where I have 5K up, 5K down.
Nice.
Wow.
So wait, why is
Um,
it fucked up then?
That's a very excellent question. That is an excellent fucking question.
That's
Chrome?
Mhm.
Is Chrome eating all your memory?
I don't know.
Hmm,
Everyone says
okay.
like Chrome is potentially the issue because my stream has been crashing a lot just when I'm doing normal shit too. Just normal
Oh.
streams, and it makes me very, very upset. But I don't know. I'll figure out a way to fix it.
I mean, I got off of Chrome like 2 years ago after I just realized how much fucking space it was eating in the background when it was running. I've been on Firefox ever since then. And then after I saw the shit where Chrome was trying to crack down harder on ad blockers, I consider it every citizen's moral obligation to block as much corporate bullshit as humanly possible. Fuck the corpos, fuck their ads. If you're trying to stop me from blocking ads, I'm trying to stop you from existing. Like, that's just all there is to it. So I don't fuck with Chrome anymore.
the real criminal when it comes to ads fandom. Like, I'm sure they're completely operated by ads, and that's understandable. in that
yeah.
Yeah.
But anytime I go on like Leaguepedia, especially on phone, oh my god, when I'm using my phone and I go on Leaguepedia, the amount of ad integrations they have, let me paint.
It's
the picture for you.
crap.
It's like dog shit. Basically, you go to their website and like they'll have an ad that takes up all corners of the screen and like shrink the screen to like half for the first 3 seconds, and it's not like clean anyways. Like it's like really laggy when it does it, and then anything that you touch while the ad is up just doesn't function. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna have to wait this bastard out. And then there'll be an ad at the top of the screen that takes up a top quarter, and then there'll be an ad on the bottom right corner that pops up. So you just have 3 ads constantly fucking each other like the Eiffel Tower. You're like, what am I supposed to do? And then of course I have the tiniest finger, but when I try and click the X button, it's like, now you've touched that's the trap. You somehow didn't hit the X button, and now you've touched the actual ad, and now we're changing to another tab. And I'm like, guys, I'm gonna shoot my phone screen. Like, now I understand why people feel like they have the right to bear arms, because if I have a gun, I'm shooting my fucking phone right in front of me. Bah!
On this day, Raz became American. Welcome, buddy.
Yeah, actually, it's like,
Trade in your citizenship cards, buddy. Get rid of that Canadian one. Welcome to the US of A, brother.
hell
You finally made it.
yeah.
You're
So
no.
fuck ads.
Awesome.
Ads have also gotten worse on Twitch too, because I had been trying to figure out how their new ad program was working to try to get rid of pre-roll ads, since pre-roll ads are just awful for everyone involved. It's awful for the streamer because it's driving people away, because as soon as people who want to watch a stream come in and they're hit with like 6 ads in a row, they're like, I don't want to watch this, I'll go do something else.
So bad.
The
Yeah.
dangerous ads is exactly what Eagle Core just mentioned, by the way. There are some websites that use the pure demonic ads. The ads that are on your screen and have 2 X buttons. One X button that is a fake fucking X button that is built in by the ad, that is literally built to make you click that and go into the ad. And the real X button that's tiny as fuck, that is actually possibly at sometimes the same color of the ad itself, so you have to look for it. That is the scavenger hunt of ads. That is so shit. So, yeah, that's unfortunate, and
Fuck
it is
them
what it
ads.
is.
Yeah, they
Fuck them
plague a lot
ads.
of my hentai sites too, which just
I
makes
was
it
about to
very
say the
difficult.
hentai sites are the worst when it comes to that.
Yeah.
So, no. Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
I
you can
hate
only
that.
really use one hand.
Worst.
So
Yeah.
just
Hate that.
Mhm.
sucks. Flowers, you're happy that daylight savings is over?
I hate daylight savings as much as I hate ads. I actually am a worse person in winter. I just wake up every day tired of being alive. As soon as I open my eyes, I'm like, fuck, not again. I hate winter so much. It takes all of the energy out of me. And now that we finally got the clocks back to where we can have evening time again, it's not just dark at 5 p.m. Dude, this is like my favorite time of year every year. It's right up there with 4th of July. It's right up there with Christmas. It's right up there with my birthday. It's right up there with the other times that you can drink, like St. Patrick's Day or the other days around 4th of July. I just hate that part of the year so much. And I'm so glad that we're back to having evenings, bro. Like, I am pumped. I just get fucking excited.
I forget. So now evenings, because I remember looking outside and it'd be like 5 p.m. and it's already dark. And then that means that I can't take Threshy on his W because he's scared of the dark. But yeah, no, I'm excited for a little bit more daylight.
He's scared of the dark.
Good German Shepherd.
He's scared of everything.
Hey, don't fucking bully him like that.
I'm not saying it as an insult. I'm saying it as a matter of fact. If something's true, it's not bullying.
What's the
Right?
gender of Thresh?
What's the what?
You don't know what Thresh
He's a boy.
is.
What's the gender of Thresh? I know.
You...
I know what the gender of Thresh is, but that dog's kind of acting like a bitch.
He does act like a bitch.
What?
Lovingly. We say that lovingly. of
Well,
course.
wait.
I know where both of you live. Raz, I will drive to your place and I will set your building on fire. And I'll get it done right this time. I will
It
get
already
it
happened.
done
It
right. The
doesn't
first
faze
time was a
me.
warning. It was a fucking warning. Now I'll
Raz,
do it
do
for
you know
real.
if Jackie's dog is a boy or a girl still?
Definitely a girl.
Okay.
But I have to think about it every time. I have to really think
Like
about
a
it
little,
every time.
little handful of a dog, though, right?
Yeah.
Thresh is supposed to be a guard dog.
Right, yeah,
mean-
he's big and scary.
Thresh!
Oh, here he
Except
comes.
he's not.
Thresh!
Here he comes. No, it's too scared of your own voice, sadly. Yeah.
He might be outside.
You think
Here,
he
this
sounds
is-
like Huckleberry Hound when he talks to other dogs?
Who?
Thresh the cowardly dog.
I don't know if he talks to other dogs at all because they're not Ovaly. He's just so his anxiety just goes to 1,000 as soon as it's anybody other than Ovaly.
Well, he's a very good boy. He just, he grew up a little bit different from everyone else. And I think maybe we aren't supposed to mock him for that,
Feel like he grew up around you. And dogs take after their owners.
Correction, my dog was actually very healthy, very well-rounded, and then I left him with my mother for 1 year for my freshman year of college. I came back and he was scared of everything.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And I am pissed about it to this day. I used to be able to take him to dog parks and he would just like walk around. He's like, hello friends. He used to eat his normal kibble, aka
What
not
does he
the
eat now?
organic dog food that costs $10 a day.
What?
$10 to $12 a day per pouch
For a dog?
for a
That's what
dog.
You realize
Yes.
like you can knock over a trash can and dogs will just like eat garbage, right?
He
You need
won't.
to retrain that dog to eat garbage.
He won't. He won't. To the point
Sustainable.
where when I was in college and I'm like, I'm a college student, I can't afford to pay $300 a month for this freaking dog to eat. I tried putting him on
Damn.
kibble. He wouldn't eat the kibble to the point where he would starve himself because he didn't feel like eating kibble that day. And all
You
the
need
dog
to send him to
trainers-
boot camp.
I did send him to boot camp, and it made him so neurotic that he chewed off the hair on the entire right arm, his entire right paw. When he went to boarding, it was like a train and board. Yeah. So he chewed off all of the hair on his arm. Yeah, name something, and I've probably tried it.
Kicking
Okay,
over the
we-
garbage can.
Yes, whenever I am cooking, which does not happen very often, and food falls, I'm like, please come eat this. And he's like, no, I don't want that.
Wait, you won't eat food off of the ground when you're cooking?
No.
Most dogs are like
Obviously.
a Roomba possessed by the devil when that happens.
Nope.
And the Thresh just says, nah, fuck it.
No,
No.
I even try to do like, sometimes I'll have like the shredded cheese, and I don't know if you guys have seen the clips where people drop the shredded cheese and the dogs just like catch it in midair. When I have shredded cheese and I try to give it to him, I'll do like 2 or 3 pieces at a time, and it'll just hit him in the face, and then he'll watch it fall to the floor, and then he'll sniff it, and then maybe he'll eat it.
Bro.
Okay,
Is it
I
the
have an
goat cheese?
idea. And my idea, I don't want to make this sound like it is like torture. So if it's not a good idea, please
You're
don't.
not selling this super great before you even start, man.
because
so first you get
said,
a car battery, right? And then
Because you said that the dog would starve itself for a day. But how long would it take for this dog to really, really starve itself?
He went for
Rather
3
than a
days.
CIA arc.
No. He I didn't just hunger strike him, or he didn't just hunger strike for a day. It was 3 days. And after 3
What?
days, I'm like, I'm not doing it anymore.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Because the
Have any of you
trainers,
guys.
dog trainers are
sorry.
like kind of assholes at points where the dog trainer is like,
Mm.
well, he's gonna eat eventually. He's gonna eat eventually. It's just who's gonna give in first, you or him? And I'm like, cool. It's been 3 days and my dog isn't eating. I'm gonna buy him the fucking organic dog food. I'm not just
Yeah.
gonna force him to eat
So
kibble.
you caved.
Of course I caved.
No, you don't negotiate with terrorists. All right.
You think my dog is a terrorist?
If,
You think my
if
dog
Thresh
is a
is
terrorist?
hiding out in a cave launching rockets at shit,
Just
maybe it's
saying.
time to deliver a little freedom.
And the
It's awesome.
freedom is what?
Blue jeans and
3
light
more
beer, baby.
days.
Expensive ambulance rides.
I don't know. Flowers, it scares me that you're able to reproduce because, you know, like, I don't know what kind of kid would come from you.
Good old red-blooded American one. That's what kind, brother.
Hell yeah.
Lord.
The second coming of George Washington.
Coming out the womb with a rocket launcher in one hand and a excuse for not going to school today in the other one.
There you go.
He is going to be
Jesus.
expunging the LA out of your dog. Let me tell you right now. Organic. What the hell is organic in American society? Nothing here is organic. You want that processed meat? Fuck yeah. Processed meat pumped in with some whatever it is. I'm trying to think what comes to my mind. For whatever reason, the first thing that came to
Red
mind
dye
was
number 40 gives it that goddamn color that we all know and love.
pump it with steroids and testosterone.
Well, Thresh, maybe he does need some testosterone because he lost his balls pretty young. So he doesn't really know what humping is. So he'll just kind of hump the air.
Wait, he
Sometimes
just
when
stands
gets the
there
urge.
and does some movements?
Yeah. He'll just
got the
randomly
spirit.
start humping. He doesn't really, because he doesn't really know what
Uniform
humping is. He will only
Mm.
hump other boy dogs.
He's just dancing.
Maybe he's just gay, dude. Like,
Yeah,
maybe he's
no,
just
he's-
gay. Like,
For sure.
Yes, my dog, we've established that my dog is gay.
With love,
maybe
with
that's
love.
just the angle.
Yes,
I
all
think
his
so.
paws are always like this too.
Okay, yeah.
So even if I try to straighten out his paw and I go, Thresh, straighten out your paw, and he goes like this. So
That's a fabulous dog.
he is
Right.
fabulous, and I
A
love him.
fabulous
so
dog.
much. He's such a good boy, and I love him.
He's a good one.
Although I don't know where he is. I can bait him though.
He's
This'll be
disappeared.
wait. This will be the meanest thing, but I could bait him.
Oh.
Thresh, do you wanna go on a?
Dude doesn't give a fuck.
Wow, he
I
actually
think
doesn't.
Where is
he's
he at?
outside. Thresh, you wanna
doesn't
go to
care.
walk?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Whoa,
Oh my god!
that was
bro.
insta summon.
Wow! Wow! He does not care about you. He just cares
Hi,
about walk.
baby.
Rockies.
And you
Hi.
baited him. You
Hi.
totally baited him.
He's not gonna walk.
This is
towards
why
you
he has
anymore.
these attachment and anxiety issues. You're waging psychological warfare on a dog.
That's my psychological warfare, you. Come here. Come on. Come on up. Say hello.
Who is the terrorist now? Exactly. See, chat's calling you out.
He's a good
That is
girl.
true. You are the terrorist now.
I
Avali bin
mean,
Laden.
No, just Avali bin Lion.
Terrible.
Listen, sometimes you just gotta be crazy. Did you guys see that lady who was giving like a State of the Union shit in her kitchen? What was that? I did not watch the
What?
entire video. What was
The
that?
Yes.
response to the State of the Union.
Oh,
No,
what was that?
Good.
I missed this. Raz apparently. Raz, what is
Yeah.
it, bro?
Okay, so the
Maybe
State of the
so.
Union address was done, of course, by President Joe Biden.
Joe Byron.
Joe Byron. Byron. And of course, yeah, like he did his thing, and usually the GOP will have their response to it, which they'll say everything Joe Biden is doing, which is wrong. I mean, that's just the classic with the party politics. But they usually won't put their most important or influential member to do it. They see it as a kind of like something that people won't watch,
It's
understandably.
grunt work.
Exactly, it's grunt work.
Okay.
But they'll use their somebody that they see as an up and coming person that wants to make a name for themselves. In this case, it was their youngest woman senator, I think, that they had from the GOP side. So they threw her in there, and I never watch these things. Like most people never watch these things. That's why the most influential members don't do it, because people don't give a fuck. But this one you had to watch. You had to see it. It was the most wildest helter-skelter kind of situation because she was just in straight acting CW moment.
Just
Her-
for a little context before you
Yes.
go further, Braz. It's Katie Brett from Alabama,
Mhm.
who's a senator. That woman
Yes.
speaking was a senator. For those of you at home, there's only 2 senators per state. Every state gets 2 senators, regardless of the population.
Mhm.
The other senator from Alabama is a football coach, Tommy Tuberville. So the 2 senators from Alabama
It sounds like
are
Alabama.
that woman
That sounds like Alabama.
and a football coach.
That's amazing.
You're welcome, Alabama. That's what
That's-
you voted for. That's what
that's
you want. That's what you look like to
crazy.
the rest of the country, Alabama.
Eh,
That's crazy. I did not know that. That the other guy was just a straight football coach.
Tommy Tuberville.
Alabama really likes their football, man.
And yes, so she went on a full-on poorest acting job you could ever see, like a classic CW thing. She had the shaky voice. Americans,
Can't believe it.
I can't
What?
believe how illegal immigration has been in this country. And by the way, that would be better acting because she was smiling. She had the weirdest, freakiest, creepiest address you could possibly have.
Wait,
Like,
was it
Joe
more or
Biden.
less believable than that who's that fucking kid? I can't remember his name. The guy who shot people.
What?
Wait, what?
That's America.
That kid that kid that was in court and he was fake crying.
Oh,
Yeah,
the,
that's
the
it.
white
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it more or less believable than that?
This one I have to be more less believable. This one just had to be less believable.
Here, why don't you judge for yourself? Click into the stream and
Okay.
I'll start playing it.
All right, I got you.
Yeah.
My name is Katie
You're up.
Britt, and I have the honor of serving the people of the great state of Alabama in the United States Senate.
Okay, go a little deeper
However,
in there.
That's not
Why
the
is she
job that
Oh my god,
matters
it's
most.
17 minutes long.
Suspended all deportations.
You can just
He
do like if you
halted
can find a highlight.
construction of the border
The
wall.
highlights?
And he announced a plan to give amnesty to every day.
What
But
the?
how
Yeah, she's
many
got to be in the
times
kitchen with the
has
cross
wait,
necklace
wait.
also has to be on display. It's very important.
Wait, what was this?
She told
Listen.
me not just that she
I
was
don't have volume on
raped
yours. Oh, wait,
every
hold on.
day, but how many
I'm just on the
times a day she was raped.
Oh, okay. You can't say that word on YouTube. Can't say that word on YouTube, unfortunately.
Did Amelie just get our content flagged?
Well, you know what?
Instantly.
She
Is this
shouldn't
on
be saying that
YouTube
shit
or
either.
what?
How does this have 16k
That's why I said
views? She
find a
can't.
highlight.
Well, I don't know. Okay, GOP response highlights.
Raz.
That's fine.
Jesus.
It's the classic Handmaid's Tale bullshit, right?
There it is. That's a highlight right there.
Yeah, 7 highlights. Well, it's still 10 minutes long.
The true, unvarnished
promise you
state
the juice
of
is
our
not
union.
squeezed.
I'm
And
telling
today
you, the
our
highlight was higher up. It literally said the video said a highlight.
Where? This? This? This?
Those are both SNL.
Yeah, that's why I said he said that it was higher up.
My husband Wesley and I just watched President Biden's State of the Union address from our living room. And what we saw was the performance of a permanent politician who has actually been in office for longer than I've been alive. President
Isn't that good? Don't you want someone who's experienced though?
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you.
They
I don't want none of these old ass motherfuckers in there because they're all gonna be dead as shit by the time their fucking actions have consequences. No, I
That's-
don't want nobody who's goddamn 90 years old in there. Hell no.
Yeah, but when given the other alternative, I feel like I'd take the corpse.
Football coach.
What? Like, they're both corpses, bro. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing's fucked
Yeah,
up.
we're talking about the
Yes.
presidential race
Welcome
between
welcome
81
to
and
the
79.
government flowers. This has been going on for years and years and years. Nothing nothing new here. But maybe you could go run for president.
Oh, I mean, we
Well-
literally have the oldest president. 72 is a bit.
I'm
much.
on
I
the
know-
I'm on the Scorpion platform. I'll go out there with my rocket launcher and make some profound statements. I actually won't make any profound statement at all because the whole thing's just fucking clown show now. So we're just gonna shoot my rocket launcher. That's gonna be cool. And
You get some votes.
honestly, based on some of the
Yeah, you could.
motherfuckers that have been elected, I could probably get there just based on a platform of every single time I appear, I have a rocket launcher. I
That is
think
Vermin Supreme, honestly.
I actually think that could happen. You could totally just run on a platform of I say nothing of substance, but every time you see me, I always have a rocket launcher, and you could probably get elected somewhere.
I feel like
believe
there
that.
are crazier people who have had crazier gimmicks than maybe not to the rocket launcher extent, but definitely in like the we should be arming our kids with guns when they go into school. That way, if there's a school shooter, everyone can shoot them with their guns.
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
there
we've
was like
had
a
quite a few good ones. We've had a few good ones. Like there was one senator, I'm pretty sure, or like someone that was running for Senate that literally had a flamethrower in one of their ads. It was like, I'm gonna burn these books, and these books are books that children should not be reading. And I think some of them were just talking about like African studies or something like that.
African
Like gay stuff.
studies.
Like it was just craziest stuff. So like yes, you can run on the wildest shit. But even though we can find it, I would encourage people like just find some of the highlights for that address at home, because like it around the middle portions of it, when she's going into some of her random diatribes, she is just shaky voice, smile on her face, and then afterwards the response to it was hilarious. Like there were a lot of Republican or far right leaning like commentators that were like, this is the worst wing we've ever produced. It's like, this is the worst. What is going on? It was the funniest shit. So yeah, the state of the country is hilarious, but also that address is probably now the most memeable address you can possibly make.
yeah. I feel like if
Shit.
you are ever looking for a good example of what of a wide range of like the political stereotypes or political jokes, I always think of Parks and Rec, where it was Leslie Knope, Amy Poehler's character, running or doing a debate against all of the other people who are applying to be a congresswoman alongside her, where it's like the Nepo baby rich kid of the candy factory that employs half the town. There's the porn star Brandy Max, who is running on her platform too. There's like another guy who I forgot what it was. Now I'm mixing it up with 30 Rock, where they had that old guy from Mad Men who comes in and says, I'm a baby, and dresses up as like a big baby in a diaper. There's so much
That's
good
my
shit
vote.
that comes from Tina Fey's mind and Amy Poehler's mind, but no, it's an absolute clusterfuck. We're never getting out of this shit alive. Which is why we like to distract ourselves with things like video games and anime. Right, Raz?
I love it, man.
You better believe it. And I will say right now, the dialogue in some of the games I've been playing haven't been much better. Okay, so I've been playing Persona 3 Reload. I feel like a few people have. It has been an amazing game for me. It's been a lot of fun. But the things that get me the most are the social links within the game. And so people that don't know what social links are, there's going to be a few characters in this world. It doesn't have to be in the school that you're playing in, or it could just be like in the mall that you go to, or like just any part of this world. And social links are just relationships that you build with random characters that you meet. Now, some of these minor stories that happen that have no consequence on the overall story of the game, so I don't really care about spoilers on this one. No one really cares about spoilers around this one, are just fucking hilarious, because essentially they gamified what responses would be. Like they want you to basically say what the character wants to hear. So you get points off of it, and the points will make it so you can level up the relationship that you have with this character a little, like, you know, further on in the game. So like there are great responses. So like a good example is there's a child that you meet that she's just bored as fuck. She's in the park, and you're like, hey, you want to play with me? I'm like, sure, we'll play games. Just to pass the time. And then you realize
You
she has
approached a child to play games with that you don't know in the park, Raz?
like Persona 3 was a game made in a different
In-game.
time.
In-game.
You know, in a different time. You could approach kids for like just normal ass reasons, and you wouldn't be seen as a creep. Okay, just putting that out there. I'm helping a child go through some shit in her life, and let's talk about that shit in her life.
Okay.
Her parents are divorced, and her parents are fighting amongst each other, and so she's like, do my parents not love me? And I'm like, no, don't worry, your parents love you, go and like talk to them and everything. And then the next time you talk to her, she's like, or especially because she's like, do they not love me because of the divorce? She's like, yeah, you know, I'll talk to them and try and talk them out of the divorce. She goes and talks to them. She comes back. My dad hit me. And I'm like, what the fuck? What
Bro.
the fuck is this? Yes. I was like, what? And then so she's like, I'm going to run away. And you know what my response is? Sure. That was my response.
Sure.
Yeah. Why not? You don't
Run, kid.
fight against it. You basically are trying to tell her exactly what you want to hear so you can get some extra points, which is why not? And then she runs away, and then that whole storyline progresses. And that's not the worst one. The worst one is like there's like a track star or something in your school, and you're on that track team as an extracurricular. And the guy is like, "Oh, I'm gonna be running in this race, but man, he got injured, like a knee injury, but he's hiding it from the rest of his team, and he's hiding it from his coach, but he tells you because you're friends with him, right?" And he's like, "Fuck, I fucked up my knee, but I'm not gonna go to the doctor." And you're like, "Okay, all right, interesting." And you're like, "Yeah, I gotta run in this race at the end of the year, and I gotta hit first place because." And he tells you this long story about how his cousin, like basically his nephew, I guess, can't walk, and he's trying to make it so that nephew goes to rehab, and the nephew will only go through rehab if he gets first in this race. And I'm like, what the fuck is that logic, first of all? And second of all, if he trains and goes to this race, he will no longer be able to walk himself. And so you know what I tell him? Go on that race. Keep running, my brother. And don't tell your teammates. And then when he starts second guessing himself later on the storyline, because he's like, man, my knee's all fucked up. If I go to this race, like, I'll never be able to run again. And then like, it's like, I'm starting to think back on this. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Maybe I shouldn't race. You know what my fucking character tells him? I have a few options, but what will give me the most points? What about your nephew? What about I start guilting him into taking the race?
Remember
What
why
the
you wanted
fuck?
to run this race.
You want to run this race? What about your nephew? He's like, you know what? You're right. I'll go on that race. What the fuck is that dialogue? I wouldn't be saying that.
Raz,
Well,
why is the
I
chat
think he
also
just did.
telling us that in this game where you apparently play a high school student, there's like a plot line where you go on a date with a 32-year-old teacher? That's a
Whoa,
sexual
whoa, whoa, whoa,
crime.
no. Whoa. They're talking about Persona 5 right now. Okay, they're
Yeah.
talking about Raz. Look, go ahead, take a seat, man. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna take this one, Raz. Okay.
All right.
Go for it.
All right,
I
Flowers,
can't wait
listen
for
up.
this.
Okay, in
Okay.
Persona 5, you have two different social links that you can choose to pursue that some people feel a little iffy about. To them, I say, fuck you. Because Kawakami Sensei coming to your house late at night wearing a maid outfit ready to clean your room while you do homework and then finish off with a massage, that's the type of game that I want to play. Showing
How old
up
is
at the-
Kawakami Sensei?
Shut up. I want to be the boy who goes into the local medical clinic that's like in the dark alley behind his house and be the medical guinea pig for Takemi, okay? I want her and her cute ass little A-line bob or some shit. I want her to be poking me with needles. I want her to be rubbing some weird ointments on me because whatever reaction that I'm gonna have to that type of medicine is nothing compared to the reaction of receiving her cold, dark love. Okay? And that's why I think it's totally fine for there to be social links mixed in with, a teacher or a local doctor who may be a little bit
Lovely.
older. What, Flowers? Go ahead. What?
How old is your character?
Sweet statutory.
How old is the character in Persona
Yeah, how old's your
5?
character?
I think
Probably
he's
15 to
17.
Okay. Is 17. Now, I know that you've told me before that you are not
He's 7.
good with math. Is 17 greater than or less than 18?
Flowers, you haven't been groomed before, okay? You don't get it.
Look,
Listen, age is just a number. Age is just
Japanese game, right?
a
Now,
number.
what
And it
Amelie
is a
said
Japanese.
is fucked up.
Age
What
of consent,
Amelie-
16 in Japan. You're good.
Yeah. What Amelie said is fucked up. In Persona 3, that shit doesn't happen. Okay, it doesn't happen like that. You don't go on a date with some like old ass teacher. That doesn't happen. But you know what it is, okay? There's a social link where your friend goes out on a date with teacher and you encourage him. Good luck. Go get her. Oh, she's also married? Don't worry about it. That's also, you're encouraging him to go out on dates with this character. And there's like also another social link where you're playing an online game with this character. You don't know her, you never met her. She then tells you that she's a teacher in another school and that she's old. And then at the end of the social link, she writes on the ground before you never see her again, I love you. That shit happens. But you're not dating her. And also, you're not dating that character, that teacher in your school. It's your friend that's dating that character in your school, that teacher in your school. But
Oh, yeah, that makes
Persona
everything
5
totally
does is
different.
fucked up.
Listen. All right. Okay.
Fuck,
Let me just say something. As a 16-year-old who had a lot of friends who were in their mid-20s, it's
Your close
fine.
Friends?
It's fine. Come
It's
on.
not. It's not. If you're a 16-year-old who currently has a lot of friends that are in their mid-20s, you should seriously stop doing that shit.
No,
Well,
but
like,
actually, who was parenting me? Who was parenting me at that time? Why was I allowed to hang out with all
Evidence
of these
points
people
to
when I
no
was
one.
16?
What mid-20-something wants to hang out with a 16-year-old? A 16-year-old
Wants to play League of Legends.
Would be insufferable. Oh my god.
Look, man, I'm 33 right now, and if I had to fucking play League of Legends with a 16-year-old, I would shoot myself in the fucking head. If I was on voice comms or something, are you kidding me? 16-year-old, like, no, man, no.
Make a wish or something.
Okay, but
Okay, yeah, for something like that, sure. But like actually being like, oh yeah, I'm very interested in what you're saying right now, and we have a lot in common that I want to discuss. All right, I guess I can just
Negative
lie.
generator.
Yes, I also fly and make $1 million an hour.
Wait a minute. Are we still
Now-
talking about Persona?
Y-
Ovely, are you talking about your life right now? Ovely, I just came back to reality. Are you talking about sub? Wait, hold on. Can you run this back one sec?
What? Run what back?
Are you talking about your life here?
Okay, what if I was to tell you? What if I was to tell you that a lot of people thought that I was very mature for my age?
No.
No, this is, Somebody get the orbital cannon for the VOD. Like, just zero in on this location. Just destroy Los Angeles. Let's
Oh
get
my
the
God.
cannon. Just
Oh.
shoot the thing. Just
Oh, no.
just go.
LA needs to die. LA needs to burn for this one.
Guys calling the napalm.
Yeah, no, listen.
Or the 380 millimeter, whatever I used in that game.
The
I don't know.
380?
No,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the
yeah.
300, the 380 is not accurate enough, and we need to guarantee destruction. All right, this shit has to go.
What the fuck?
Oh, listen, sometimes you just gotta, you gotta fucking run with things. But listen, I don't know. I know you guys were spending, like, your weekend doing LCS and all of that stuff and working and casting and being analytical. But let me tell you what I spent my weekend doing.
Mhm.
I played 20 different indie games. I
What-
played 20
what?
different indie games.
20?
20 different indie games. To be fair, half of them were like 1 to 2 hour demos that I played through.
Okay.
Because I'm going through all of my indie research right now for my OTK stuff. And
Okay.
dude, there are a crap ton more amazing indie games that are going to come out over the course of this year that makes me feel like I don't need to touch another AAA game for a while. Like,
Are these like actual gameplay games, or is this like Peach Beach Booba Party or whatever that shit's called?
okay, first of all, put some fucking respect on Sen then Kagura Peach Beach Splash, because that game is
I got
amazing.
Peach Beach. That's more than I expected to
Good
get. For
Yes.
what it's worth.
Plus the girls have no asses. Why is it called that?
They definitely have asses. We've shown the video before, but then the video got taken down, so we won't show it again. But wait, let me
wonder
read
why.
through the ones that I can't talk about. Okay, so I was playing through. Have you played Backpack Battles yet?
No, I've not even heard of that.
So Backpack Battles is I would say it's more like a strategy game, but what you do is it's PvP. Or player versus bots, but mainly PvP. And what you do is it's a strategy game in the sense where you have like a bunch of different backpack slots and you can fill it with an RNG shop where it's like, this does damage, this heals you. But you have to like arrange it in a way like Resident Evil inventory management. And then you auto battle versus another person. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Yeah, and I'm watching a VOD of the gameplay right now, and I suppose it's only a coincidence that the character
certain
avatar
things-
is a fox girl in a leaf bikini, right? Like that's
What the hell?
I don't know what you're talking about or what you're
Yeah.
looking at. Here's an example of someone playing as the Berserker class. So see, like, you have your shop and you have all of this stuff. I saw Hafu play this a lot, which
What the
is
hell is this,
where
FemCloud?
FemCloud.
it's Cloud is a girl, yeah.
I mean, she's a Berserker, but see, so you can like. I don't understand the strategy part of this. I just pick up all the weapons and I put it in the backpack, and then it tells me that I don't have any stamina, and then I lose. But I'm still enjoying it, you know. So this was a cute one. And then I was also playing a little bit of. There was a TikTok game developer who released an entire game by herself called Potions: A Curious Tale. It's good for her first game. It was okay. I played it for about 4 hours. It was okay. Then there's like a bunch of other ones like Rogue Labyrinth, where you play as this leaf girl who returns to her she returns to her home country to find out that it was colonized by the entertainment division, who have built a labyrinth for television, and you have to beat the labyrinth in order to fight off the colonizers. It's weird. There's just a lot of good games.
What the hell?
There.
So wait, it's a Christopher Columbus meets The Running Man mashup? What?
Wait, what? Well, I don't know what that means.
Wait, have you never seen The Running Man?
No, what is that?
No, she hasn't seen The Running Man.
I don't even know. I don't even know why I asked. It's a classic like Arnold Schwarzenegger movie from the 80s.
Oh no, I've never heard of that before.
It's pretty much like it's a dystopian future where the way that they deal with like criminals is they throw them into this labyrinth, and it's a game show, and they televise it, and there's hunters that chase them down in the labyrinth and kill them. And if the criminal manages to escape, well, they get their freedom. But spoiler alert, if you've never seen this movie, you should absolutely see this movie. Not everything is as it seems. Arnold Schwarzenegger is framed for murder. He has to fight off all the hunters, and it's a great movie. It's classic 80s action fun.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's
3D.
okay. I was listening to a lot of 80s music yesterday because I was
What kind?
playing another game. I don't know. I just typed in 80s music because I was playing a game called Supermarket Simulator.
Oh,
which
no.
is freaking fantastic, and everyone's playing that, and I'll definitely be playing some after today's show. But basically, Supermarket Simulator, another indie game where you just run a supermarket by yourself. You stock the shelves, you check people out, and you just go on living your happy little supermarket life. And
Yeah,
I was
there's
just,
nothing special about
No.
this, Flowers. I'm telling you right now, I watched the stream.
It's
It's exactly what
so
she says.
fun.
You're running a supermarket. You are
So
doing
it's-
a job.
Instead of playing a game where I can be like a knight or a wizard or doing some cool shit in faraway lands, I can work a minimum wage job.
hey, all I'm saying is that I'm just prepping for the downfall of esports.
What is this game, bro? There's no shot.
Literally.
There's no fucking way.
And this looks like the best version of what she did, by the way. She actually completely terrorized her own shop. She sped up production way too quickly. She she expanded her shop, but made it so there were certain the way she set up her shop completely closed it out, so she paid for something she could not use for a bit. Like, she completely destroyed her, and the pricing was just ridiculous. At first, it was extremely cheap, and then she turned it into extremely expensive. Her shop should be run out of town.
No, it's just, listen, sometimes you have to, capitalism it up, you know?
Can I also mention, her shop was dog shit ugly. Like, the amount of empty boxes she just left lying around her shop with no regard for her customers was disgusting.
That's two of the same woman. The character is copy pasted. Did you see the chick in the red shirt?
Yeah,
It's just
I mean,
the same character.
it's early access. It's like one team putting this together. I'm not going to get mad at them that two budget Katy Perry showed up at the same time. There's like all sorts of weird people in here. I found like the Secret Service was in here. We found the president. There's like a lot of interesting people, but oh my god, they put boobs on some of these characters.
Oh yeah.
They
Oh,
put
yeah.
boobs
While
on
you're
some of these
playing.
characters, and that's
Is that how they actually sell it? Is it just like you try to market your shop to just big titty mommies and hope to get them all in there so that you're just watching that in your line the entire time?
I
Why is this guy still in
mean,
line?
well, he's in line for another one. So this is the part where I haven't. See, you got to stock up all the oranges because they were running out of oranges, and you got to throw away the cardboard, and then you go back into
Yeah,
your
I
storage.
think you need to remember to throw away the cardboard.
No, because that's because those boxes aren't empty yet. So see,
They
this
were empty
person.
boxes. You just put them on the ground.
No. This person, Cage848. Shout out to Cage848. We're looking at his gameplay right now. I don't have a storage room because I don't have enough money. I only have a couple shelves. So this is me just stocking stuff as I, am able to. That's why I have some empty box or open boxes that aren't empty that are just on the floor because I still have product in them.
Can you commit fraud in this game?
No, I've tried.
Okay, well then why the fuck do we have to put the prices in if you can't commit fraud? Like,
Because you still have to ring them up. That's part
you
of
get
the
the wrong
shouldn't
simulator.
that just be automated? Like, if you can't commit fraud, then what's the point?
Because it's about time management.
Wait, is that Taylor
And-
Swift?
See,
You
that's
already
exactly
fucked
what
up
I said.
time management by playing this in the first place.
What? No. This is listen, Flowers. When esports just like crashes and burns and dies and goes up in flame and there's no more games to cast, okay? Do you want to go back to shoveling dirt or do you want to start up a supermarket of your own?
I'm moving to the desert.
Dirt.
What does
You're
the
gonna be
desert have to do with
commentating.
anything?
No, Flowers will be commentating
That's where I'm
the
going.
entire process. He's like, that's going to be 2 eggs, maybe 3. I'm looking at 4 eggs right now. I'm going to be scanning them in. Do you have an American Express card? Yes, you do.
I could see him doing that. The thing is, like, Flowers, you're memeing on it, but I have a feeling that if you started playing this game, you'd be sitting there playing it for like 8 hours straight.
Like, how many gummies am I on?
Yeah, you're just getting the flow.
That's-
None gummies. None whatsoever. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You're
There's trucking simulator. There's goat simulator.
farm simulator, like the original one.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Grocery
Turn the
stores.
lights
The
on.
lights were not on?
Well, now he turned them on because now it's getting
What's
to be
dirty?
evening time.
Okay.
Listen, the game is good. The game is
That
good.
is not good. You cannot tell me this is good.
This game is
You got the
so
hard
freaking
club.
good. Okay, well then how about this? Why don't I just go to Twitch right now
Okay.
and let me look at the
See
supermarket
where it is.
simulator.
Dude, if this is the new hotness that the IRLs are like, people will watch the top IRLs pick their nose for an hour. Like that, viewership is not going to determine whether or not this game is good. Bro.
Okay, overall, there's 50,000 people watching Supermarket Simulator gameplay right now. We've got Chilled is playing it, Miyoung is playing it, Cup of Noodles playing it. So many people are playing it right now because it is just the most amazing game of all time. Here's Chilled playing it. Why doesn't he have any lights?
What the fuck? Turn
Why
the
is it just
lights on.
absolute darkness? Oh my gosh, turn the
24-hour
lights
shop.
on.
Jesus Christ.
There he goes. Oh my gosh. And some people are trying to speed run Supermarket Simulator now.
You can speed run it?
What's the end game?
I don't think there is endgame. I think it's just
Are you
make
supposed to
your store
like
as
become
big as possible.
Walmart? Is that the goal? You just become like this extreme Omega store?
I
From
want to become
mom
Walmart to the point where like I could just have AR-15s just lining the wall because then I feel
Oh,
like that
Jesus.
truly closes the circle for American capitalism.
For what it's worth, you could not buy an AR at the Walmart
You
in
can
my
get a good
hometown. You could get shotguns, you could get hunting rifles, but nothing with like an extended magazine capacity or
Nothing good.
anything like that. Funny part was they were actually right back in the back of the shop next to the bicycles. Bikes in one aisle, rifles in the other.
Interesting. That's
It was
Very,
the
very
same
interesting.
end product in my life, let me tell you.
Yeah, they had they would also always make sure that whenever you bought a new gun, you got a free box of ammo. Pretty good.
Makes sense.
Okay.
How are you gonna use it?
Incentivized.
I'm gonna go over there just so
wonder
I
if
can
the
cross
free
state
ammo is
lines.
Still in because ammo's so expensive now.
Probably not, because ammo prices have gone up a ton after like Rona and all that shit. So I highly doubt they're going to be giving you a whole lot of free shots, whether or not.
Wait,
you
why
buy a
did
nice
they?
shotgun
Why
gun.
would they go up a ton? Wouldn't it be the opposite? Isn't the demand significantly less?
This is America, Raz.
No, brother.
People stockpile that shit.
Yeah.
So every nut job
Oh.
prepper was like, "This is it. It's happening.
Oh yeah.
Get all the
I-
brass you can get."
Okay, that makes sense. I guess the stockpiling
I
part.
was gonna say, Raz, you're trolling, bro. Everybody was prepared for like the end times with Rona and shit. It was like as bad as it's been since 1999 and Y2K. Like,
Okay,
people
yeah,
were
that
ready.
makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense because I was like, school children specifically. They were the safest they've ever been with Rona.
Children love
Jesus
bullets.
fuck.
Everyone knows that.
yeah. That's freaking wild. But yeah, so that's Supermarket Simulator.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we know. I'm kind of waiting for Dirt Shoveling Simulator now. If they
They
ever
have
release a
that.
Dirt Shoveling Simulator, I will get it
pretty
just
sure-
to see how realistic it is.
I'm pretty sure that that's either in Farming Simulator or it's in House Flipper Garden DLC. This could be you, Flowers.
Preposterously stupid.
No,
Garden
Flowers,
Flipper.
this could be you. You could be landscaping. Look, this could be you. Look
I
at
know
that.
how to do landscaping for real. Why would I do it on the computer?
Okay, so you say that you know how to do landscaping for real, but then you cut your thumb open with a machete trying to hack down a tree in my yard.
Because you would not let me hack the tree down the way that I wanted to.
What the
sounds
fuck
like
do
a
you
legitimate reason.
mean?
I still
Got a
have
point.
both thumbs. They're fine.
Look, look.
You're digging. You're digging.
This is not good technique.
This is
He's
exactly
not
what
using
you
his
asked
back
for.
at all.
Yeah.
Where is he even throwing the dirt?
He's not using his back. What is this?
I think he's just
throwing the
collecting
dirt
it.
on top of the dirt.
I think he's just collecting it right now, but he's trying to clean up all of this extra trash.
Where's his wheelbarrow? Where's the truck? I don't.
I don't.
Where
I
where
don't
is this
see a
even going? We're
wheelbarrow.
just making a fucking mess. We're just making a mess.
I think he's just digging it up to remove it right now. I feel like
Remove
Move
maybe
it to
Where?
where? At another spot in the same yard? No.
I-
Where's the wheelbarrow or the truck?
I would imagine that it teleports into his inventory in some capacity.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Real,
whoa!
real dirt shoveling.
That
Oh,
was
that's a really
extreme
nice
speed
yard.
dirt shoveling. But look,
Oh,
see, look, this is
Jesus
the little house that
Christ.
it's.
Does this guy live in prison?
No, this looks like Flowers' house.
No. What are you talking about? My house looks great. Your house is full of shit.
Shots fired.
See, look, now he's just gonna clean the
cleaning it up.
floor.
Raz,
I
you are
took-
just making shit up, man.
If I took my camera and started showing my house, oh my god!
I could, if I had a webcam that I would seriously walk through. I would happily walk through my hallways, my living room, my kitchen, all that shit right now. I even got the cushions on the back of the couch all nice and straightened up.
Oh, look at you.
Oh. Okay, so either way, Flowers can't. Look, you could
Wait.
set up a little kitty house.
He has a kitty house with no kids. What the fuck is this?
Well, I mean, we don't see the kids, but maybe the kids are there.
It's like Michael Jackson and the Neverland Ranch.
I don't like Hennessy.
Raz, you are fucked up,
But
man.
Bitches do.
It's like, why do you have this? You have no children. What the fuck?
Man,
You have no kids.
All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning into Caster's Couch. Always a pleasure to have all of you here.
Why did I come back for this?
you were out, man.
I had my chance.
You were out. You
Oh,
were
freedom.
away. You escaped, and you
Open
came
fields.
back.
Run. Black
Okay.
Boobies will not be back next episode. Sorry. Did you guys have to read the allegory of the cave?
No, what is the cave?
It's fine. Just Google it later.
What is the
Simulator
cave?
Has Plato spinning in his grave right now. Like the people would voluntarily watch other people work a menial job that they've never had. It's just weird. Life is weird.
I mean, it's literally just dirty jobs.
Dirty Jobs was at least like out of the ordinary stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like really wild. Like most people haven't
Oh.
experienced this versus like a supermarket.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I guess that makes
Oh,
sense.
I've definitely seen the allegory of the cave. Okay, I know this. I know this. I know this.
All right.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Thank God.
All right. All right. Well,
That
well,
was
guys, we're
beautiful.
not. Raz has a thing that he has to go to. Do you want to say what you're going to, Raz?
It's a baby gender reveal party that I'll be going to for a friend.
Cute.
That's
yeah.
Okay,
adorable.
I like how you specified it's a baby gender reveal party now because of the questions earlier.
Yeah, well, yeah. I may not have explained it in the best way possible before the stream.
Oh my god. Oh, also, Ovly, I forgot to tell you this because I wanted to make sure that I announced it live because I figured it would be good content. I'm not going to be here next week for the show. I will be entirely absent because I got invited to a special behind-the-scenes sneak peek at Path of Exile 2 to do some
Whoa!
gameplay and talk with the devs. So next Monday, I am officially picking Path of Exile over you. So I will be back in the subsequent
Wouldn't be the
weeks.
first man.
But yeah, it's gonna be Path of Exile week next week, so I won't be here.
That has to be better than one.
Twice as good, maybe. Who knows?
Oh hell yeah! So yeah.
You know,
won't be
I
here.
thought that for some reason, I thought I had said that I would never let another man choose Path of Exile over me. And I should have known that I wouldn't be able to hold that promise to myself.
All I'm saying is Path of Exile 2, your next significant partner will be playing it 2 times as much.
I thought you were gonna say Path of Exile 2, Ovally 0.
That's also true.
The scoreboard.
Okay, all of you guys
It's
are
a
fucking
sequel
me.
and a tally.
That's actually the subtitle of the game. PoE 2.
Raz,
Oh,
did you
that's
get that
great.
TikTok that I sent to you?
You get that thing I sent you?
Let me see.
Just go ahead and look at the TikTok that I sent you.
I'm great at sending TikToks, not great at watching TikToks.
The TikTok where it says me with half of our podcast content.
I just heard some weird noise. What is going on?
Read the text out loud. Me when my man made a joke about me, and it was funny, but high-key hurted my feelings.
This baby cannot choose an emotion. It just can't choose.
It's me.
Funny, but it hurts a little.
It's me. I'm the baby. But
That's
alright, so
incredible.
Raz is doing a gender reveal, so it means that the squad is not playing games together, which means that I'm gonna be playing some more Supermarket Simulator because I'm addicted to that. Flowers, you should also play Supermarket Simulator.
I wish you the best, Ovally. I hope that your endeavors grant you so much more than minimum wage.
And I hope you finally have a storage space so you don't have to leave empty boxes and half empty boxes all over your place.
You know what? I'm working on it. I am working on the storage space. Okay.
And also, to leave us, just wanted to put it out there that in chat when I was watching you play, I put down MLK because we were having a discussion in the chat, a very heartfelt and meaningful conversation about MLK.
Okay.
Okay.
And you looked at that and said milk.
What?
You confused MLK for milk, and you were like, "Oh right, I didn't stock the milk." That's what you said.
Well, Raz, it isn't February anymore.
Yeah, Raz.
We had our 29 days, bud.
You had your month. It's our
we
month
had our
now.
29 days.
Got an extra
Harvey
one.
MLK, that does that. Look, we could combine the two, and Obviously still wouldn't care.
Listen, I was focused on stacking shelves, okay? Do you think that shelf stackers have time to worry about your social agenda?
And you've been pushing your social agenda for 11 whole days.
What? Me? I have no agenda. What are you talking about?
The only suffrage here is us suffering through this conversation for 11 days.
All right. It's time to play to the supermarket. I'm leaving these fools. Goodbye, friends.
So long.
Goodbye. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. We've officially left these children. Wait. There we go. Now it's just me. All right, we've left the children behind. Everyone, before we start playing some Supermarket Simulator, just really fast, I'm going to reset this stream. Just because I know some people have been saying that Restream.io has been kind of funky and not working super great. So, if you're watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch because this isn't going to be simulcasted onto YouTube. So, this stream will go down for about like 20 seconds and then it'll come back up. So if you want to keep watching and do some Supermarket Simulator, just don't click out of the stream just because I'm going to stop sending it in 2 seconds, but then we're going to be right back. So ready? 3, 2, 1.